Tea tonight, and tonight it's Hello Fresh. Or rather Hello Fresh, because we've been slacking a bit, getting a bit lazy in the kitchen. We need to get back on track in the routine. We've been island last week, and you just get a bit lazy ordering takeaways. So this gets you a bit good in the kitchen, keeps it clean. So we've got this now to get our back. I've got the roast chicken thighs and creamy leek sauce. Cooking that now. That's going to be my tea of the night. Chicken and potatoes. I'm going to put the chicken in first, I presume.
Heard it from a friend, she was in our bed, should've known better. Said it was the truth, she came onto you, yeah, but you let her. Knocked me over 10 feet forward. Never knew I could sleep alone good, I've never been better. You're probably out there somewhere.
So that's the potatoes chopped up, put in the pan. They're going to be mashed potatoes, chicken thighs, they're just chucked in the oven. Make the creamy sauce basically, that's the next bit.
Heard it from a friend, she was in
If you want to try the HelloFresh, use code DD60HF and you get 60% off your first order, and the 8 boxes that you get after that will be 25% off with code DD60HF, and it just helps you keep on track, especially now if you go on holiday, coming back, find it hard. You just want to take it because you've been on holiday all week. Something like this in, it's a meal there. Yeah, you need to cook it, but everything's there. Yeah, sniff nice. Who else having a look as well? But yeah, it's quite a plateful, but it's only a few chicken thighs. It's a decent bit of leek peas. For some reason, I didn't think there was that much on my plate, but there was a lot. It's basically half my plate, put half in the tub for tomorrow for work. Basically I had like, there's 5 chicken thighs, good lump of mash. The veg was alright, just nice amount of veg, but it just added up quite a lot. And on my plate looked like a mountain, so that's a decent dinner for tomorrow. Looks a bit of a mess, but it's just mash and veg and chicken thighs, so.
Like, you're going to be spending a bit of time with this. It's currently 9 PM and I'm starting this video. You might be thinking, why the hell are you starting a video at 9 PM? Like, you'll be going to bed soon. I'm not sleeping tonight, but this isn't because I can't. This is because this was prepared. I knew I wasn't going to be able to sleep tonight. That's because I'm traveling through the night, and yeah, I'm leaving here. So basically, let's tell you the story, because yeah, basically Sean is on a stag do today. It's his best friend's stag do. You might have seen a few vlogs ago I was on a hen do. That was for the bride, and Sean is on Sean is on the groom's stag do today. All fine and dandy, but then we got a last minute offer to go on another Virgin Voyage, and honestly we loved the first one that much that it was too good of an opportunity to say no to. So I was like, we can make it, but it's going to be very, very manic. So we were trying to configure things and ended up working it out where the stag do is in Newcastle. So between like 10 and 11, I'm going to be picking Sean up from town. We're going to be coming home for a few hours, and then at 1 o'clock I'm going to be leaving here with him, and I'm going to be driving us to Manchester. Bit nervous because I don't really like driving in the dark, but it's one of them things that has to happen. Well, it doesn't have to happen, but I really wanted to go on the cruise, so it's happening. And the reason we're flying from Manchester is because there's no flights anywhere near Newcastle that leave to Gatwick to Barcelona for the time the cruise leaves. So that is the story in Balamory. At 1 o'clock, we're leaving Newcastle, driving to Manchester, parking at Manchester, and then at 7:45 tomorrow, we have our flight to Barcelona. That's where we get on the cruise. There's so many things that I'm nervous for, like what if the flight gets cancelled? We're absolutely buggered and we will not be able to get to Barcelona because there's no other flight from Manchester. But I'm trying not to think about that. I'm trying not to stress, but it's in the head, you know. And I just feel like usually I'm very prepared, I'm organised, I'm planned, and I just feel this full situation is not prepared, organised, or planned. And I literally packed probably 2 hours ago. I packed at 7 o'clock and I'm leaving at 1. That is the latest of the late. Like, I am unprepared when it comes to packing. I don't like packing and I will leave it last minute. But that's pushing it for even me. I've just had a busy day. Scrapshare, my small business, has had the most sales today and I am so beyond grateful. But it was just like, why today? After all the days, the day that I'm like going. So I have packed as many as orders as I can today. My mum is going to be taking them to the post office for us next week. But I have had to put a little, like not a warning, but a little announcement on the website just stating that it is going to be a 10 to 12 day dispatch period going forward because I need to wait till I'm back. So the thing is my mum could do the orders while I'm away, but I'm quite particular that these are not handmade, but like I put them together, and I just worry that what if my mum didn't get the vibe, or what if she didn't put enough product in and people were disappointed. So I've kind of just decided that I'm going to put a header on and state that you're going to be waiting a little bit longer for orders. It's all I could do right now. So yeah, but I've had the most sales today and it's just been absolutely crazy. I've had 2 more come through since the last trip to the post office. My mum has took a bag of 5 parcels for us to post first thing on Monday. And I'm going to try and get these 2 packaged tonight before I leave, and then also put them at the door, and my mum will come and collect them because my mum's going to be staying at the house while we're away, so she'll be able to post them for us. But yeah, it's just been a little crazy and I'm so beyond grateful, but I'm just like, my head feels like all over the place. I've just put some food in because I haven't ate since lunchtime and I'm quite hungry. So I had some like vegan falafel sausages, sweet potato fries and veg all in the freezer, and it's now in the oven and I'm waiting for that. Once that's ready, I'm going to have that. I've packed, but I need to do me tan. And I know that's a bit of a first world problem, but you know when something just makes you feel good? Tan makes me feel good. I love having a tan, but I'm leaving it incredibly late. So what I'm going to do is do my tan literally before 10. So it's like, well, it's 9:12 now. I'm going to do my tan. And then just before we leave the house at 1 o'clock, so at like 12:30, I'm going to quickly have a shower, put my clothes on, just so I'm not stinking of tan on the plane, because that'll be my worst nightmare. But that's the plan. But manic. Like, this is the most manic, unorganised thing I've ever done. But I'm just like, do it. I couldn't miss out on the opportunity. Like, last time we went on the cruise, it was the best week of our life. And I was like, it's going to be manic, but just do it. I'm also a bit nervous because Sean's been out drinking today. And he's not the best with drink, so I'm just a little bit nervous how he's going to feel, you know. But I think, you know, well, he knows he's going away, so hopefully he will have, like, watched his drink a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll just see what happens. I'm going to not worry. I'm waiting for my food. And then, yeah, we're going to wait for my food. I'm going to wait for my food and then have my food. Do my tan. This is my food. I've got my veg, my sweet potato fries. I have put a wrap under here as well. And then my falafel sausage. Okay, I've just got the tan done. It's 10 o'clock. Sean's just rang and he wants a lift home. So I am... sorry, just turned the light off. Well, my toenails are still drying because I've just painted them. So I'm just going to leave in a few minutes once they've dried. And then I need to come home. So I really want to put my heatless curler in my hair. So I think I'm going to do that, just because, yeah, I don't know if you can, like, proper travel with it, though. Like, actually, I need some shoes, man, don't I? I'm all over the place. Yeah, so I'm just a bit, like, thingied if you can actually travel with it. I don't, it wasn't dry and it's just ruined. Right, I've just had to quickly fix the one. I need to put an out of office on Scrapshare's email because my mum is helping with orders, but I've had to limit the quantity of stuff simply because I can't leave my mum to fulfill everything. Like, obviously this isn't her job, so she can't do, like, fulfill everything while I'm gone. So I'm gonna limit the quantity on stuff. I've showed her how to pack the stuff that should need to know. I haven't literally did an out of office since I worked at the council, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to do it. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Right, I found it, so put it on there. So I want to put my heatless curls in. I'm just gonna do it, and might take them out before I go into the airport. I might not. We'll see. So how I usually do them, I'm gonna go with the side parting. I kind of mix and match it these days, but I'm fancying a side moment. And then what I like to do is get a thick pink roller. Right, I actually don't put my heatless curler in there because I find, well, sometimes I do, but I'm not. Right, I like to curl the front bit just to give it a poof. Because who don't like a poof? Once I've wrapped all the hairs around, I then get a bobble and wrap it really tight. Okay, it honestly always looks a mess, but the curls on will say that's not what you want. I was gonna say it always looks a mess and then the curls come out okay, which is like true, but it'll only curl if my hair's actually wrapped around it. I've got these tiny little bobbles, which I do use as well, just to like see, that's okay. Okay, it's a bit loose, but it's gonna do. It'll give my hair hopefully some shape. Because if I straighten it, travelling through the night, it just won't stay straight. It'll just become a mess. So I'm just trying this. See, that is really loose compared to how I usually do it. Shit. Right, I'm just gonna do it. I haven't got time to be fannying on, you know. Just make sure there's no hair at the back. Maybe I do usually put the curler in there. No, I don't, man. I usually clip it. That's what's missing, a clip. Okay. I definitely can't go through the airport like this, can I? I'm probably going to take it out before we go into the airport. And then all my curls will drop, so the full thing will have been pointless, but you know, sometimes you feel like things are going to work. We'll just see. Is it just not going the way I want it to the night? Probably because I'm rushing, and I find when I rush things, you know, the thing is, when you rush things, they don't go right, okay? And I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but then it's like, so if you rush it, you're going to spend more time on it because it hasn't gone right, so just take your time. See, look, I'm wasting a lot of time now trying to sort this shit out. I might just plait my hair. I might just plait it, you know, because plaiting it's more realistic. Fuck it, I'm plaiting it. Because I'm obviously fine with wearing a plait in the airport. I'm actually not fine with looking like this in the airport. Some girls do it and they slay, and I am not one of them girls. So, fuck it, we're plaiting it. I might leave the roller in though, because I don't really care. It's just a roller. Fucking hell, what have I done here? Wow, I have made a mess. See, this is one of them things where it's like, if you rush it, you make a mess, and it actually takes you longer than if I just took my time originally. Hair growth spray, and I'm really just spraying it for a bit of moisture. Bit of moisture, just to help it thingy longer, better. I've took the little clip out of there. What? Right, I've resulted in plait and clipped it at the back because I think realistically I'm not going to wear it in the airport. I'll probably take it out before we go in, but I feel like it's just going to give us some shape, you know, and that's what I feel like I need. Okay, I've just finished packing my hand luggage. I'm taking this fake Prada bag, which I got in Turkey on the last cruise. I'm taking this. So in my hand luggage, I've got this brown I've got this black shirt, which is just a throwover. I'm just putting it in my hand luggage because I forgot to put it in the case and I can't be arsed to open the case. I've got my linen shirt as well, so I'm taking them with us. And then in this case here, I've just got a travel wallet. I'm taking a card holder just in case there's some days I don't want to take my full wallet, and then my AirPods as well. But I'm going to put a few more things in here. This is why I'm taking such a big case. And then in here, I've got things that I need. So this is just a makeup bag in which I'm putting in my travel bag, but I don't like things just like in a bag loose. I like them to like have another bag. So this is the bag which obviously has to go through the scanner with liquids in it. It's got a perfume, a deodorant, my contact lenses and a few other perfumes. I then have my underwater phone case. I'm taking that. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses. And then in here, I have a headband because I do like a headband, and if this hair goes wrong, I'm going to need something. And then in here, I have my adapters, a sleep mask, a hair bubble, my medication in here. So that's everything that I've packed in this bag, which is going in a bag. I feel like I forgot loads though, because my case is way under the weight that it usually is. Like, so we've got an allowance of 22 and my case is 19, and usually I am on the 22, but I think it's because I'm only taking 2 pairs of shoes and I'm wearing a pair of shoes, because I'm still not wearing heels, because obviously I've only just kind of got over the broken foot, so I'm still not wearing heels, and I feel like I would usually take a few pairs of heels. So I feel like it's the shoes, and I'm not taking a hairdryer because I know the ship has a hairdryer on it. And then in here I have our euros and passport. So that's everything that's in my hand luggage at the minute, but I do need to put my camera and all of its stuff in and a few other bits and bobs, but it's more or less done. We'll have 2 hours about until we need to leave, maybe a little bit less. So I'm just sorting everything out, all the last minute bits. By the way, I'm not wearing this. I will be changing my clothes, but I'll do it last minute before we go. Sean is all packed because he packed yesterday, and I'm running around like a headless chicken getting things done. But yeah, so this hair could go tragic, so good job I've got the headband in case it does. But yeah, that's currently what's in the bag. Suitcase is packed, ready to go. I need to get some petrol before we go. Yeah. As you can see, I'm so prepared editing this vlog way in advance. I'm just editing this vlog and getting it scheduled to go live. So yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. And without further rat-tat-tat, I'll see you very soon for another one.